I just have to know in terms of your mindset. You said that you're having the most fun that you've ever had. Look, lay it on us as far as like how you really feel just about not only the state of just comics in general, but the state in your individual creativity and what it is that you are doing with Compass Comics, because you are having a continued success with all of the things it is that you're doing with Compass.
The state of comics, in the sense of the big two, of American comics, is in a state of despair. No matter what they tell you, the sales are down. They couldn't even make a bump in sales when the Marvel movies were on fire.
Yeah.
For many of the reasons that we talked about earlier, is that, they're putting in all this nonsense that nobody wants to read about. They're tailoring their books to an audience that doesn't exist. And even if they did exist, the numbers just don't warrant shooting after that particular audience in the first place. So they're hurting. Modern comics have shot themselves in the foot. As a result, it's forcing a lot of longtime readers out of the business. People that used to love the comics are leaving the hobby. But it's opening up the door for people like me to say, hey, great comics can still be out there. You just trust the indie, give us a chance, give Compass Comics a chance, and we won't let you down.
State of comics right now, look, even though, and I've brought this point up a million times, even though they had those, absolute blockbuster movies, they could not stop making billion-dollar movies. They were crapping them out. And you're talking no increase. If anything, it was still trending downward, despite those successes that they were having in the mainstream. So I know you were bringing that up, but transitioning again into some of what we're doing in the independent sphere, that seems to be where the enthusiasm is, generally speaking. I could be wrong. Maybe you can give me some perspective on that, but it does feel different.
Yeah, I think nature abhors a void. And the fact that the big two have let people down, they have left the hobby, and now they're looking for something because they love comics, and they're finding what they were looking for in the indie sphere. They're finding it at Compass Comics. They're finding it at Rippaverse. They're finding people with passion for the comics, with an understanding of who the readers are, and that you're giving them what they were missing. It's an untapped or undertapped audience, and they're turning to us now for that instead of the traditional big two.
A lot of our audience has, at least our customer base, has been guys that have kind of said, look, man, we haven't been getting what we want out of the mainstream. I'm going to gravitate over towards this. And next thing you know, here we are. And they become customers of Compass and Rippaverse and some of the other guys that are doing awesome things into our space. So again, man, you're killing it with Compass Comics. I can't say enough good things about it. Our audience can't say enough good things about it, because you're using this platform and this crowdfunding thing for good, and we love to absolutely see it. With that being said, I got a couple of more questions before we bounce. First, though, sticking it to the creative stuff, it is a new era. Your era and where you came up, it was a completely different animal. We have social media, we got internet, we got so much that has changed, and getting it, if you will, and being successful, it's different. It's a different thing now, and there's a different route, and maybe there's more than there had ever been before. Do you, as someone that came from the old school, have any sort of advice that you can offer people that are out there aspiring to be, more specifically, artists?
Learn your craft. Learn your craft. Learn how to tell stories. Learn how to draw. And once you've got, that's only part one. Part two is you have to learn your business. Learn what it means to publish comics. Learn who your audience is, and reach that audience. Tailor your concepts to that audience that you are trying to bring over into your company. It's not enough to have a great idea, and it's not enough to be a good businessman.
True.
You have to have a great idea and be a good businessman to reach your goals and to reach your audience directly.
Agreed. Thanks for watching. Be sure to head over to Rippaverse.com to check out our comic book company. We have books, plenty of merchandise, and even some glorious animations from Rippaverse Studios. Next up, possibly our most anticipated book thus far, Yaira.